you wanted the best, you've got the best podcast. The hottest podcast in the world. The Chris Voss Show, the preeminent podcast with guests so smart you may experience serious brain bleed. The CEOs, authors, thought leaders, visionaries, and motivators. Get ready. Strap yourself in. Keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle at all times, because you're about to go on a monster education roller coaster with your brain. Now, here's your host, Chris Voss.
Hey folks, it's Voss here from thechrisvossshow.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Ireland season that makes it official. Welcome to 16 years, 2,600 episodes of the Chris Voss Show. We certainly appreciate you guys coming by. As always, refer the show to your family, friends, and relatives. Go to goodreads.com/Chris Voss, Facebook.com/Chris Voss, LinkedIn.com/Chris Voss, YouTube.com/Chris Voss. Oh, it's a crazy place, isn't it?
Opinions expressed by guests on the podcast are solely their own and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the host or the Chris Voss Show. Some guests of the show may be advertising on the podcast, but it is not an endorsement or review of any kind.
Today's featured author comes to us from bookstolifemarketing.co.uk. With expert publishing to strategic marketing, they help authors reach their audience and maximize their book's success. Today, an amazing young man on the show. We're going to be talking about his book and his run for presidency in 2028 and several other things that he does as well. You're going to get some inspiration from him and find out some of the work he's done as an entrepreneur and maybe how it can inspire you as well. He's the author of the book called Resilience, out June 25th, 2024 by Barak Zilberberg. And we're going to talk about some of his insights, some of his experiences that have made him great, and what he's up to next. He is an entrepreneur, investor, philanthropist, political figure, and author of the latest book, Resilience. Born in Los Angeles to Israeli immigrant parents, he learned the value of hard work early, starting at just 6 years old and becoming self-reliant by 13. He went on to build one of Southern California's largest copper repiping companies before transitioning into real estate investment and founding Zilberberg International and Zilberberg Worldwide in Las Vegas. In 2021, he established the Zilberberg Foundation and a nonprofit dedicated to affordable housing and youth empowerment, children with cancer, individuals with disabilities, and world peace. With more than 2 million followers on Instagram, he continues to inspire a global audience with the messages of perseverance, faith, and pursuit of the American dream. Welcome to the show. How are you, Brock?
Chris Voss, thank you for your warm invite. I couldn't have said it myself the way you've said it. I mean, the way you presented me is just incredible.
There you go.
No, I'm just so honored. I'm really honored. Thank you.
We're honored to have you as well, Brock. Give us any .coms. What websites or social media do you want to point people to have them follow you?
Yeah, so it's www.barakzilberberg.com. That's BARAKZILBERBRG. Over there, you'll see my positions as a presidential run on the 2024 elections, and then I am running in 2028 in elections as well. And my elections are about the people, about everybody throughout the world. Not only to be a president in the United States, it's not only a responsibility of our nation, it's actually a responsibility of the world. So that's what people have to understand and correlate when they are in these leadership positions. Now, as you can see, I have a tie here and I have all the nations in the world, but in my heart, I was born, raised here in the United States, and my heart is in the United States.
So let's lead off with the book. Tell us about this book, Resilience.
Resilience, right here, it's a hard copy. I believe it's on Amazon and Kindle for $19.99. It's on Barnes & Noble and all types of search engines that you can find yourself with. It's a book about my upbringings. Even beyond my upbringings, my grandparents and ancestry and what have you is where we've started, where I've started, how I've had all of this integrated into me, and being resilient and thinking in faith in God and in ways where there is a way and there are possibilities and there are solutions. That's what got me to this point here today.
Mm-hmm. So what do you share in the book? Is it a memoir, some of your journey in your life and insights into how to be a successful entrepreneur?
That's right. It's about grassroots upbringings of starting with nothing, not being privileged, raised with a silver spoon or a gold spoon, just humble beginnings, grassroots. And
there you go.
There is my story right there. And anybody can be whoever they want and dream as high as they want and achieve whatever they want. And those who say you cannot, please, I will debate them. Because I am a proven figure of this.
Talk to us about, I mentioned some things in the intro. They were pretty interesting. How did your early experiences working from a youth shape your approach to life and business?
Absolutely. I believe in youth years, it's very important that parents educate their children in chores, giving them tasks, giving them objectives and direction and orders. It's a must. This way it sculpts every child out there. And then they learn abilities of some things that they didn't know they were able to do. Yeah, I've been taught chores since I'm a child. Dad used to take me out in the work sites. Age 6, say, hey, here you go. Here's a paintbrush. You go ahead and paint the wall. You do this, you do that. You do here, you do there. He was like a commander. So I didn't argue with him. I just did what I had to do. But, with my father, being a commander has helped me acknowledge my talents. And I'm just very thankful, not only to my mother, my father, and to my whole family.
So it says you kind of became self-sustaining at age 13 or something like that, I think we said in the bio. Tell us about how you accomplished that. You obviously started working early and doing things at 6 years old and self-reliant by 13. That's
right. Well, I saw other children having, polo shirts. I'm into fashion too, as I love fashion. So as a child, you want to be in the whole ambience of fashion, right? So kids are wearing polos, alligators. That's what's in the style, which is Lacoste. All kinds of organizations that everybody reliant on and look at very highly of. So my dad told me, I'm not buying you polo, I'm not buying you this, I'm not buying you that. You have to work for yourself and buy your own shirts, buy your own clothes, do whatever. And I understood that at a young age. So I said, I'm not going to rely on him. It's just easier for me to go to work. So I started going to work and I started buying my own fashion needs and as to how I want to tailor myself and bring myself up to where I want to be in life, Being self-sufficient is very important, not being reliant on parents, not on the government, family, friends. Got to be reliant on ourselves. And that goes for our nation, too. We have to be reliant on our nation. We have to produce our own goods and facilitate it in our own nation and not reliant on other countries for our goods. So that's basically what I'm bringing here to the table. And philanthropy and my foundation and as a presidential run. What does the word resilience evidently, obviously it means something to you. How can someone cultivate resilience in their own life? And why is resilience, the word, so important to you? Resilience is the empowerment of some days aren't so good and there are days that are better. So it's just relying on the next day. In other words, we all go through turmoils and all kinds of situations and problems. And that's fine. If we're going through problems and all kinds of situations, Our job is to infiltrate that in our minds, digest it, take a nap, just rest a little bit, let it digest. Don't make fast, emotional decisions. Make decisions very intellectually, and if it takes you time to make that decision, take the time. That is my suggestion, and what I've accomplished in my success is just taking a nap about the whole situation. And then when you wake up, it's another day, it's another beginning, it's another life. From there, we start moving forward as to problem solving and doing whatever we, and then if it takes more time, it takes more time, How long, I tell you, there's a rabbit that runs so fast, and then there's a turtle, right? I'm a turtle where at least, I'm slow, but I get to wherever I have to get to. And that's basically how it is. I don't want to run fast and trip and, break my head so, I go along and make the right moves towards the objectives. And I make it there, fast, slow, doesn't matter. Sometimes I make it fast too, sometimes slow, but you have to take everything good and the bad, whatever
That's true. That's true. Tell us about a time that you faced one of your toughest challenges and how resilience helped you overcome it.
I've faced a lot of challenges in my life. It's endless of how many challenges I faced. Even though I've faced whatever I've faced in my life, I've encumbered failures and rejection and bullying when I was a child and all kinds of stuff I was faced with, But one thing I knew is I stood my ground. Okay, nobody could take me from my values nor my mindset is doing and going to the objectives that I like to go to and my goals. Yeah. There's a lot of distractions out there, unfortunately. People want to kind of throw you off the cliff, divert you, and do things that really, but you have to be smart and identify those people. Either they're for you or they're not, It's very simple. I've interviewed so many people in my life because I ran a plumbing company, and I've must have interviewed thousands of people in my life. If not more. And out of everybody, I weeded out, the good and the bad,
Yeah.
You have to know who is in front of you and understanding what type of soul a person is in front of you and the objectives and what they want to do.
So your foundation does incredible philanthropic work. How does that tie into the message of your book and giving back and being charitable?
Absolutely. Now, the thing is that why should people go through my pains and my struggles and my mistakes, right? Why shouldn't I enable people to learn from my mistakes and whatever I encumbered in my life? So maybe I could shorten the time for them, I could shorten the abilities that what they need to do and knowledge. And to me, it's very rewarding. It really is, a lot of people take the knowledge to the grave. I do not take the knowledge to the grave. I rather share it while I'm alive so that anybody or everybody can benefit from it. And that's my whole theory here in philosophy.
It's good philosophy to have. Giving back, we work so hard to attain success, and there's other people that, can learn from our blueprints and our success techniques and toolboxes that we've utilized. And so it's great to share them. Were there any moments where you doubted yourself, and how did you push through them?
There's a lot of times where you doubt yourself. However, you have to believe in yourself and your visions and direction that where you want to go, and you got to keep moving in that direction. You can't be diverted from it. Yeah, like I said, there are setbacks in life. I'm not saying there aren't. There's a lot of setbacks in life. But in the end of the day is to persevere and hurdle over those obstacles, go around them, underneath them, over them. There's ways, there's always ways of solving something in a problem, especially. It's just being creatively thinking as to how we can solve this particular issue, problem. And there's always problems along the way. I mean, it's inevitable. We always have problems.
What advice would you give to young people trying to find their purpose or achieve their dreams?
Well, I believe all young people can achieve anything they would like. There's no ifs, ands, or maybes, and this is universally. Not only it's in the United States as being the American dream, the dream is universally and globally. And how is that done? Through technology today. How is that done? Through the abilities and the platforms that we have today. It's just remarkable as to where everything is going. Where we are and where we're going. It's just very interesting. And I've been so privileged to be in this era in life and witness all of this. It's just amazing. And the fact is, I believe everybody should believe in themselves, love themselves, understand what their capabilities are, their talents. And, sometimes, what you do in life, you don't fall in love with what you do. Like typically I started off in the blue collar surroundings as a plumber. If you think about, I want to be a plumber, not everybody kind of correlates with that profession because it's very dirty and people don't want to enter into that subject because of the subject it is, but people don't understand how lucrative it is. And, what I'm saying is you don't have to love in the beginning of what you're doing, but love it as to how lucrative it may be in the future. That's my advice to young people. So, and that's how you achieve success. And everything that you dream of and you want to be an incomer and help. And in the end of the day, you want to help people. In the end of the day, there's more meaning to life other than, accumulating all this money and all this fortune. It's all irrelevant. We have to understand that we have to give back and we have to educate and we have to do the things we need to do, not only in the United States, in the world, so everybody benefits from this, and we bring the wealth to a 40 percentile or 50 percentile in this nation instead of a 1 or 2 percentile. Those are my ambitions here in this whole country.
Well, it's good to have these ambitions. Let's talk about those ambitions. We talked in the pre-show, you might be announcing a run for governor of Nevada and then also U.S. president in 2028. Tell us about what you're doing there.
I ran in 2022 as a gubernatorial candidate in the state of Nevada. So therefore, I'd like to run again in 26. And I already emailed that I will be filing. It's going to be in March.
There you go. And so governorship of Las Vegas or Nevada, I should say. I mean, Las Vegas kind of is Nevada really when it comes down to it. But governorship for Nevada, that's got to be interesting. I've lived in Nevada for 20 years. It's a wonderful state. I love that it doesn't have any state taxes, which is good. So hopefully that continues. But it's a wonderful place. Maybe you could you pass a law to make the summers less hot, maybe?
Interesting enough, the summer was beautiful. I mean, it wasn't firing hot. Last summer was firing hot.
Yeah.
This summer it was pretty nice, and
Maybe we can have more of that.
Moving along here, it's very nice as well. It's beautiful. We're in the 70s out here, so I'm just so privileged to be here.
What excites you about running for office, whether it's the governorship or the presidency? What motivates you? What do you find in a way there that enhances what you've done all your life?
I've been witnessing politics since I'm a child, 5 years old. I've seen presidents, I've seen ambassadors, I've seen diplomats, I've seen senators and congressmen. I've seen them all. Okay? And I've studied politics since I'm a child. So I'm very, very literate in the subject. And, as the country, as to where it's going and what direction it's going, I would like to make a change with that. And that's why I've run. Not only as governor, as president, because I believe I know what the people want. And I'm going to be delegating and serving strictly the people. No lobbyists, no special interest groups. I can't be bribed. You can't buy me. I'm sorry. People you can buy, but fortunately you can't buy me. So, yeah, I just do what is right for the people. I'm working for the people, for you, and no one else. So I listen to the power of the people.
The power of the people. And I suppose this comes into your philosophy of philanthropy and giving back, correct?
That's correct. Because everybody has a voice. And I believe our constitutional rights and our First Amendment, which is our voice, is very crucial, not only in our nation, but throughout the world. So I believe everybody should voice themselves. And be opinionated, and it's very important to listen to everybody. Whoever is opinionated, it's very important to listen because you can learn a lot from every individual, and you could be better as a person. And that's what I've learned throughout my life.
Be better as a person. What else do you have that you're doing? Is there any coaching, consulting, speaking, maybe that you're engaged in?
Yes, I've been in many speaking events and engagements. I've been in Junior Achievement over in their philanthropy in regards to training and coaching salespeople for achieving charitable contributions and what have you. What I do is I just dedicate my heart, my soul, and everything in my body to what I do. And I dedicate my heart, soul, my body to the American people further out throughout the world. So, yeah, I will give my soul and everything I have for everybody. And
people can donate on your website and support it as well, correct?
Absolutely. So there are donations that are accepted, please, and that is the power of the people. People that can correlate with my policies and objectives, and it's not my policies; it's the people's. It's all you. So I'm working for you. Please hop on my website www.barak. Barak Zilberberg ZILBERBRG.com. And I do accept contributions there from the people, not from lobbyists or special interest groups or corporations. So we got to correlate that to us, the people, speaking as an American citizen as well.
And,
not only that, I'm a naturalized U.S. citizen, born and raised in the United States.
Born and raised in America. Tell us about your parents and the influence maybe they had on you. Where did they come from, and why was it important for them to bring you here? Or have you here?
We had relatives in the United States. Some of of what survived World War II, the Holocaust, just as my grandparents have. They chose to go to migrate into the United States rather than Israel. So there were some that migrated into the United States, and as they visited Israel, my father was a child, and they'd visit. They say to him as a child, you know, you have no belongings here in Israel. You should come to the United States because over there, it's the land of opportunity. Mm. So as a child, it hit his head, and he understood that that's what his dream is, and that's where he wants to go. And he saved enough, $500 for a plane ticket, and he took $500 with him to the United States. Flew over there. He legally migrated into the country because we had relatives over in the United States, so therefore they signed for him as a permanent resident as he went on the plane.
Oh, wow.
Just to clarify that, you know, we didn't swim in here, we didn't do anything illegal, you know, we came here legally to this nation. So therefore he started writing with my mother. They went ahead and wrote letters, and back then there was no internet, there was no texting, there was no nothing, so you had to wait a month or two till we got the letter. So she flew over in 1969 over to LA with a two-way ticket, and from there he saw her. She's very attractive, as he saw her before. You know, and they got married, you know, in 1969 over in Los Angeles, California. Now, my mom had a few miscarriages until she had me. I held on, you know. I said,
good for you.
I wanna get out of here. I wanna see what this life's all about, you know. So it starts off with birth. That's the characteristics of a person, my belief, and it just keeps going on.
Were your parents entrepreneurs? How'd you get the entrepreneur bug?
Yeah, what it is my grandfather was, my grandparents were entrepreneurs. My father is an entrepreneur. And with that said, I've been around entrepreneurs, not only in my father and my mother, they were also my mother's side are entrepreneurs too. So they're both entrepreneurs. So I've learned from both cultures, both ethnicities, multicultural type of person. And that really integrated into myself, and having all of that has brought it all out. Not only in my business ventures and whatever I've done and ongoing to this point.
So what do you hope people come away from learning about you, reading your book, et cetera, et cetera? What would you hope that they would come away with?
I want everybody to come away with that there is hope and faith, and there is a direction for ongoing and moving forward. To love yourself, never doubt yourself, believe in yourself, understand your inner talents as a person, connect with yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, in all ways that can enhance you as an individual, and do the things that you want to do. And please don't live with regrets. That's my advice, you know, because to say that I could have done it and I should have done it and all of that, that's living with regrets. So I don't live with regrets. I just go ahead and do it. And if I fail, I fail. If I succeed, I succeed. But what if I succeeded and I've succeeded, you know? So, I mean, if you don't try, you don't know. That's the bottom line, my advice to young people. I love you guys. I have a lot of faith with you guys, but you guys have to grind. You have to put the work in, and you got to, sacrifice your time, and sometimes you don't go out with friends, and sometimes you don't go to parties, and sometimes you don't do the things you want to do. But that time is allocated very wisely towards your future. Once you've built yourself at a point where, I said I worked hard, and you could go to a party here and there and do things you wanted to do in the past, but you already have the freedom and you have the money to go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Well, it's an inspiring message, and resilience is really important in life. So as we go out, give people your .coms one last time so they know where they can find you, subscribe to you, donate to your campaign, and all that good stuff.
Thank you so very much. It's an honor. It's a pleasure to be in presence with you. Additionally,
You as well.
I want to bless the United States. I love this country wholeheartedly. I'm just so blessed to be in this country, and all my family and everybody in this country. We're all blessed. We're all as one.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to also thank initiatives that are going on in the world, for whomever is doing the initiatives of world peace.
Mm-hmm.
So we do have peace in the world, especially in Ukraine and Russia, and not only that, in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
Very crucial and very important. And in other parts of the world, we must end all these ambiguities and be as one family, and love each other and respect each other. That's what it's all about. God bless you all. I love you, and thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you for coming. We really appreciate it, man. It's been very inspiring. Thank you very much, Barak. Then pick up Barak's book wherever fine books are sold. It's called Resilience, out June 25th, 2024. Go to goodreads.com/Chris Voss, LinkedIn.com/Chris Voss, Chris Voss1 on the TikTok, and all those crazy places on the internet. Be good to each other. Stay safe. We'll see you guys next time. And that should have us out.